student speaker, Ms. Corinne Rose.
4 years ago, 720 promising days ago, we opened up a door to which we close today. For nearly the entirety of high school, I had this notion, this unrealistic idea that high school would never end. A continuous cycle of waking up early, passing that one girl in the hallway, sitting next to that one guy in class, and feeling the sensation of freedom as 3 o'clock rolled around. As the year drew closer to an end, I got this question a lot. Are you happy to be finished with high school? A simple question, and for a while I gave a simple answer. Yes, of course I was excited. I had been dreaming of walking across this stage since my very beginnings of high school, when I would listen to 15 by Taylor Swift and reminisce on how much I thought I related to the lyrics. But now that question comes back to me. Are you happy to be finished with high school? Well, let me think about it.
Let's go.
In 720 days, I've experienced so much life. To stand here on this podium and tell you that the last 4 years of my life were dedicated to calculus and biology, well, that would be a lie. In 720 days, I've experienced broken friendships, failed assignments, loss, pain, disappointment, and bitter truth. And I'm betting you've experienced much of the same. Are you happy to be finishing high school? Well, let me ask you this. Will you miss the feeling in your chest as the band starts up the school song? Will you miss leaning over the edge of the rail as the football team scores another touchdown? Will you miss picking up pals on your way to school? Or the late night study sessions with your best friends? Or the relief of seeing the words "no homework" written on the board? Are you happy to be finishing high school? Well, let me remind you. Remind you of the times you could barely keep your eyes open after another all-nighter. Remind you of the anxious feeling in the pit of your stomach as our basketball team tied up the score. Remind you of that one prom night, that single pep rally, that one buzzer beater, that dress, that game, that teacher. Let me remind you. Are you happy to be finished with high school? The question is impossible to answer, because at the end of the day, at the end of those 720 days, at the end of this ceremony, high school was just a collection of memories, some good, some bad, some stained with tears, and some absolutely breathtaking. Another 720 days from now, you won't remember that failing grade, and you won't remember that all-nighter. You'll remember the people. Looking out now, I see my best friends, my teachers, and people I never got the chance to talk to and never will at this point. More than that, though, I see doctors, nurses, writers, TV producers, fashion designers, mothers, fathers, and so much more. I see potential. There were times throughout the year that we were pitted against each other, times when we would have sold each other out for almost nothing. But there were also times when we came together. We mourned as one body for the people who couldn't make it here today, and we celebrated as one body when our team made the winning point, or when one of our very own succeeded in ways not thought possible. The thing about high school is that we didn't always get along, and we didn't always want to. But the people in this stadium, the people sitting next to you, they're what make up your high school experience. They're what make up the bits and pieces of your life in these past 720 days. And one day, they might just be your doctor or your nurse. In a few minutes, you'll walk across the stage and get your diploma. If you're like me, you've replayed this moment over and over again in your head. Except now, you're not 15, walking into your first high school class, and you're not 16, getting your driver's license. You're every version of yourself from every year before, but now you're a high school graduate. We, as one body, as one tribe, have come so far. We've clashed, we've celebrated, we've failed tests, and we've experienced the adrenaline of hearing the school song start up one last time. We've experienced life. In 720 days, we've experienced so much life. Are you happy to be finished with high school? I hope this question doesn't come easy to you. I hope that you see a kaleidoscope of memories and, most importantly, people. I hope that you see 720 new opportunities, 720 new hellos, 720 goodbyes, but not forever, 720 hugs from loved ones, kisses from your children, hands you've held in yours, and 720 photos of your beautiful family. Lastly, I'd like to thank my beautiful family. Thank you to my mother for the endless, unconditional love that you show me despite my flaws. You love harder than anyone I know, and I will carry that with me. Thank you to my father for being my rock when I had none. Thank you to my sister for being my best friend and my role model. May your life be nothing short of amazing, and I pray that you accomplish more than I ever could. And thank you, Dobbins Bennett, for these last 720 days, for the people I will always remember, and the memories I will forever adore. Thank you.